This is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, host of a Totally Turtle sports and gaming YouTube channel, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast network.
I'm here for Peter.
Parker and otherwise.
Wow!
Welcome to Ultimate Spider-Cast.
That's right.
Podcast is rated Teen Plus.
That's right, kid. That's the show. Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, yes, Peter's #1 fan. It is
Lilith Flippin' Hellfire, the flippiest co-host this side of the 616.
Although I hate to break it to Miss Lilith Hellfire, but this episode is kind of her worst nightmare, a shrinking Peter.
Sad whistle.
Oh, it's coming. Hail. Oh my, that's right, kids. So
I never Googled tiny adventures, so that's all I'm saying.
whoa. That's right, kids. Lilith Hellfire is only here for Spider-Man's big throbbing adventures.
Well, someone said I do like it long, and I tend to agree. So
Someone, I think everybody. Oh no, Justin doesn't say you like it long. He's just no.
Talking about meat is so natural for Lilith.
I know it's
they call me the Sausage King. Nobody beats me. Nobody beats me.
Whoa.
Sausage.
Unfortunately, we're not talking about that. We're here to talk about some Ant-Man.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
Ant-Man. The chance is never zero, Ray.
I mean, we could go down that route. Yeah. Speaking of sausage,
Sausage man does whatever a sausage can.
Sausage Man.
I didn't even ask for that, Ray. I just got it. People believe in you, Ray. All right. So, should we jump into these issues, Lilith?
Let's do it.
All right. So, yes, it begins with Ant-Man, but it doesn't end there. Hell. All
It
right.
never does. Hell.
Whoa. All right. So, yes, kids, Spidey's Totally Tiny Adventure begins in Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 24. Quark Enterprises, or
I
Honey.
can't believe they wasted an annual on this.
What was it? They were all about these the events in the 90s, especially, Spider-Man's got at least 3 annuals going every year. So it's like, hey, let's do an event across all the Spider-Man annuals.
I know.
Like they used to do, Atlantis Attacks and all those other ones that went across everyone's annual. Now, at this point, they're like shrinking them down. It's like, okay, we'll do something through every Avengers book or something through every Spider-Man book or X-Men.
The question really being, why do we have more than one Avengers book? But that's none of my business.
Avengers and Avengers West Coast. Come on, Lil.
I know, I'm just saying. Like, still.
Well,
They're
someone.
still Avengers.
Yeah. Because
Avengers are only popular because Marvel didn't have the X-Men.
I
gave
know.
it to Fox, so I'm just saying.
I know. All right. So yes, Quark Enterprises, or Honey, I Shrunk the Non-Mutant Superhero. I know. What was like that racist bullshit like back in the day, where like it would cross the title, like the front of the Spider-Man covers, they'd be like the non-mutant superhero. It's like, so why do you got to point out he's not a mutant?
He's not a damn dirty mutie, so
Exactly.
That's what they're saying.
That's what it seems like. Hey, you want to be cool? Some of those kids just read the mutant books. You can read something that's not a mutant book.
You can read Marvel's #1 superhero.
Here's the other popular thing that doesn't have to do with mutants. Here you go. Oh,
It was
once
like the only thing for a long time.
exactly. Again, yeah, Avengers and that aren't doing good in this area. Yeah, it's all Spider-Man and X-Men.
Specifically Wolverine, let's be real.
I don't know, man. You get some of those Jim Lee drawn like Psylocke and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah.
And let me tell you the power of that. Even, yeah, we're changing an episode or two later in the year of Salty and Petty. Justin picked some Psylocke. Justin.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I guess those boobs don't scare him.
Well, that was Noel, but I'm just saying.
I know, I'm just saying.
I know, but Justin picked the Psylocke. I mean, I guess he just loves the story, but I'm just like, wow.
The heart don't hurt.
I know.
I was like, I'm not gonna argue with
Oh,
you.
no.
Fine with me.
Oh, I guess I'll lower myself to read some of this. Yes. All right. So this one is written by David Michelini,
Nicolini!
penciler, Gil Kane, the
What's
class.
that for old Gil?
Yes, Gil Kane. Anchor Rudy Nebrez, who I've never heard of, and editor Jim Salick.
Yeah, you have.
Have I? Is that another alias? Yeah, I was gonna say I've probably seen the work, but I just some of these names I don't remember. Who drew that? I don't know. Who wrote that? I don't know. All right. Peter Parker is covering the Tomorrow exhibition for the Daily Bugle, which showcases new scientific advancements and inventions. There, he's a volunteer for a demonstration of an anti-gravity device using quark technology. The inventor, a representative of Cordco, says that unfortunately this prototype uses up enough electricity that could power New York City for a week. So what is this, an anti-grav device or the thing that makes NFTs?
Ew.
Ew.
We don't talk about the NFTs.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm just gonna say I know him because he worked on Archie Comics, and he did a little bit of Charlton Comics. And
Wait, what?
oh, you said you didn't know who Rudy was. So
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what's that? Wait, did I say someone's initials when I said NFT? What? Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm not familiar.
He did A Avengers,
Oh, really?
and he did some Conan too. So
Okay. Peter finds the entire exhibition to be fascinating due to his natural interest in science. Remember that.
Science!
Remember that, kids. I'm going to bring this point up later. He later watches a demonstration of a flying pest removal device as well as a robotic guard dog for home security.
A flying pest device? He's like, oh no.
I know. I was waiting for that thing to turn on and like come after him or something.
That would have been hilarious. I was waiting on that too.
Peter looks at the time and realizes he needs to call his wife Mary Jane to tell her that he will be running late. I'm late. They get late.
For a very important date. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Exactly.
Like, keep the candles going, babe. I'll be there. I'll
Enough
put
of-
my way across town.
Enough of this science. It's time for some biology.
And chemistry.
Oh, yes. At the same time, scientist Scott Lang arrives late to the convention, having flown out from California.
Scientist Scott Lang, okay.
Oh, no, he's not even a scientist. He's like an electrician. He's like an electrical engineer. It's
And as we all know from the Big Bang Theory, that doesn't count.
Oh,
Bazinga!
Bazinga.
oh my. For a fact-finding mission for his electronics store. Unfortunately, he arrives 5 minutes before closing time, and the Cork exhibit had already been taken down. However, Lang is unconcerned since he can still take a look around as Ant-Man. Meanwhile, in the rear of the expo building, a group of armed terrorists has pulled up into the loading docks. There they knock out the guards with chloroform. Inside, their leader tells them that they're going to steal the Cork machine and sell it to the highest bidder. Because this is 90s Marvel. Meanwhile, Peter Parker has called Mary Jane to tell her that he'll be running late because he has to drop his film off at the Daily Bugle. Leaving the phone booth because this is what year was this? 1990, yeah.
Wolf.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if that's what he would have changed in the Spider-Man in the phone booth? Peter decides it'll be faster to get around this Spider-Man and goes to find somewhere to change. Oh boy,
On
here.
my way downtown. Walking
At the same time, Scott Lang is doing just the same thing. Oh God. Incidentally, the pair is changing in the costume around the corner from each other. When Ant-Man activates his shrinking gas.
Ant-Man sneaks a peek.
Whoa! Only friends.
So bummed somebody already beat me to the punch.
When Ant-Man activates his shrinking gas, some of it passes through a fan and is blown over to Spider-Man's side.
Bro.
The wall crawler is shocked to suddenly shrink down to insect size.
Zany shenanigans! Zany shenanigans!
In 1990 annual, who would have thought? At this time, the terrorists have gotten into the showroom and begin knocking out the remaining guards. At that moment, Spider-Man is trying to make sense of his sudden size change. As he wanders around, the wall crawler is confronted by a real spider. When the arachnid tries to attack him, Spider-Man strikes back and is surprised to discover that he still has his normal strength with his tiny size.
Bazinga!
Got him!
When the spider recovers and lunges at him again, Spider-Man webs up the arachnid. Oh boy.
Spiders fighting spiders.
Suspecting that the Quark machine may have had something to do with his sudden change in size and decides to go find it. Meanwhile, Ant-Man has... I love that logic. Quarks are tiny particles. Now I'm a tiny particle. That must be it.
He's a scientist. It's a logical conclusion.
Thank you. Remember that point. Meanwhile, Ant-Man has arrived at the machine and is marveling at its design. His investigation is interrupted when the terrorists begin dismantling it. Leaping into action, Ant-Man bowls one of the thieves over with a bioelectric jolt from his helmet. Deciding to resume normal size.
What a shocking turn of events.
Oh God. Deciding to
Take that, Kona.
Deciding to oh my. They're calling out Matt Kona.
Suck it, Lilith. Suck it, Lilith.
Ant-Man realizes he is outnumbered and outgunned. At that moment, Spider-Man is still making his way to the device when he is suddenly chased by the flying pest control unit. There we go. Despite his small size, the wall crawler manages to destroy the device. However, from within the shattered hull comes tiny robotic flying devices that begin firing projectiles at him. Back the projectiles, you say. Back at the Quark machine, Ant-Man uses his size-changing powers to confuse and overpower his attackers. He recovers the stolen size-changing. He recovers the stolen circuit board that was stolen by the device. Unfortunately for Ant-Man, he is then blinded by a magnesium flare. Didn't Taskmaster
blinded by the light, baby?
But didn't Taskmaster pull that same move on them in that?
Yes, that's his weakness. He found his kryptonite.
Bright light.
Big city.
Oh, she said city. Okay.
Oh. I mean, the other thing could work too, but
it's on the little Telfar's hard drive somewhere. Bright lights, big other thing, yes. Meanwhile, Spider-Man lures the tiny drones into the whirling blades of a fan. Continuing his way toward the machine, Spider-Man is then attacked by the mechanical guard dog. At this point, Ant-Man shrinks in size again in order to protect himself and summons an army of ants to swarm the terrorists. Their leader threatens...
That's like the lamest gimmick ever.
Ah, they're biting me.
I'm so glad they didn't like make Spider-Man have like telepathic powers with spiders.
I know.
I think it's because people are afraid of spiders, so they probably didn't want that creepy stuff out there.
Probably, yeah. I think Stan just wanted the wall crawling aspect.
Sticky paws.
Oh my.
Excelsior.
Their leader threatens to destroy the circuit board and orders Ant-Man to surrender.
You know, I still say he should shoot webs out of his butt. I mean, the MCU just said it, so they should make it a thing. That's how he gets through the city. He just shoots a web out of his butt and flies away like Charlotte's Web.
I don't know, man. The Peter tingle's not enough for you.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling.
When's the last time we even used that? Jeez.
Oh my God! Do you ever see that meme with
And wait a minute.
What?
How
What?
come Ben doesn't use it? When's the last time we saw him use something like that?
What?
The spider tingle.
Oh, the spider sense. Well, as we saw as chasm, it's evolved. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No, Ben has a spider sense.
I know, but they don't use it very often. It's weird.
Again, not anymore. I wonder if that's the thing. Like, if you upgrade like Ben Rally, make him a hero again, but take away his memories. Like, you could tweak those powers. You could like not give him a spider sense.
Then what would he have?
I don't know.
What's a Spider-Man without a spider sense?
You'd have to train with ninjas or something. Or where?
We all know who would have to write it if he trains with ninjas, because...
Oh, yes, because only one man can write ninjas.
If you're not DG Chichester, you can't write ninjas.
Especially not in the Marvel Universe. Just saying.
Oh, give it to Chichester. He could train with ninjas and wear armor. Yes.
I really pissed the fanboys off.
I mean,
it can't be worse than Chasm at this point.
I was gonna say, I could always just go online being, well, at least it's not Chasm, kids.
The big finish.
Jazz hands.
Not wishing to see a scientific marvel like the Quark machine get destroyed. Ant-Man surrenders, but wonders if this invention is worth his life. Soon,
it is not.
No. Spider-Man destroys the robotic.
I mean, maybe Scott Lang's life. Maybe.
Oh!
Maybe.
Burn.
It's like the worst hero ever, man.
Really?
Yeah, I do not like Ant-Man. I don't get it. Not Scott Lang. I've never gotten it.
Even worse than Frogman?
Frogman's amazing. Screw you.
All right, I'm trying to think
Reminds
of
me of
somebody.
Super Mario when he's in the little froggy suit. It's my favorite Mario. I'll have you know.
What, Frogman? Oh, yeah. What was that? Super Mario 3?
Yeah. The best. Well, the best NES one. I'll say Super Mario Land is the best actual game on Game Boy, but that's another discussion for another day. Scuba diving's amazing.
Spider-Man destroys the robotic guard dog. The wall crawler then notices the situation that Ant-Man has gotten into. With the help of Spider-Man, Ant-Man is able to round up the crooks. Spider-Man wants to talk, and so Ant-Man shrinks down in size, and they fly elsewhere on the back of a flying ant. They soon deduce that Ant-Man
Florida's worst nightmare.
They soon deduce that Ant-Man's shrinking gas must have filtered through the vent between Ant-Man and Spider-Man, causing the web slinger to shrink. Restoring himself to normal size, Ant-Man sprays the wall crawler with his growing gas. However, it has no effect, leaving them to wonder what to do next. Thoughts, Lilith?
It's not as bad as it could have been. But it's zany shenanigans in a 1990s annual, so...
Exactly. Can't have like any lasting repercussions. Although I am impressed because I think they did get at least most of these annuals, like the regular, like David Michelini was writing amazing at this point, I believe. So it's like they actually got because sometimes you get those annuals where it's just like a fill-in guy, and it's just like, does this guy know the character? But But David Michelini loves his terrorists.
He does. Just Peter, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. That's all I can think.
Oh my God. Oh my god, did you see that meme? Tom Holland and the goblin's just like, oh, Peter, your calendar only has 18 pages. Why? Because you lost May. Oh my god. But I can make that joke because everyone's seen that movie now, because I saw Rob Southgate actually watched it like a week or so ago. So everyone has seen Spider-Man No Way Home now.
Everybody, including your dead grandma, has seen it. I'm pretty sure they're showing that in hell right now.
Wow, what? What, No Way Home?
Yeah. It's a riff on, the priest that died and said they play Rihanna music to torture people. Well, Rihanna music is good. And why are you a priest in hell? Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, I did see that headline. I was like, what the hell?
Confession time.
I'm like, what would they play in hell?
Lady Gaga.
Oh, someone does not like the Lady Gaga. Oh,
No, like,
no.
the song she's talking about, hell, so. Bad romance with Satan, that's what you got, bud.
Who's romancing Satan? What?
Well, if you end up there, obviously you were doing something to try to please him. Hey-oh.
Whoa. There's some kind of joke in there. Something about
Definitely.
sexually pleasing the devil. Somebody. Oh my.
Write it in the chat. Give us your best pleasuring Satan joke in the chat.
I was gonna say, she's setting herself up now. She's gonna type in there now. The only thing that comes to mind is Thor Ragnarok, the devil's anus. Oh Lord, does she have a joke already?
No, I'll have one by the end though.
The only time it should be bright red. Hello, Hellfire. All right. Should we get to the next issue?
Let's do it.
Like that Seinfeld episode. I'm not worried. You're the one going to hell. I am not going to hell, and you should not want me to go to hell. As you burn for eternity with the Prince of Darkness. Did you do the old switcheroo? Yes. And the Christian rock, resurrected. All right. Hold on. So yes, the next one. Let me find the link here. Yes, Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 10. Stupid thing. All right. Well, there we go. Into the Microverse. Writers Jerry Conway. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's do the Will Allred method. Friend of the show, Jerry Conway.
This is Jerry Conway, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
And Stan Lee.
Excelsior.
Stan came out of retirement to steer this thing, this out of control ship. All right. Penciler Rich Buckler, inker Mike Manley.
They were like, hit this doobie.
Excelsior.
Colors Bob Sharon, letterer Rick Parker, and editors Jim Salicrup and Dan Cuddy. After being shrunk down in size, Spider-Man returns home to his wife, Mary Jane, who is shocked to see Spider-Man in his diminutive size. Trying to find a vantage point where he can tell Mary Jane what happened, he accidentally knocks over a tin of flour. This causes Mary Jane to sneeze, sending Spider-Man flying out the window and onto a passing bird. Oh, heavens! Fighting off the bird.
Here we go. I got a devil joke for the chat. There we go.
Oh, God. Fighting off the bird, Spider-Man then falls into a nearby chimney, landing back into his apartment. Why is the Church of Satan tax exempt? They're a non-profit. Oh, God. Why is the Church of Satan tax exempt, kids? Because they're a non-profit organization.
Profit. P-R-O-P-F-E-T.
Oh, God.
Harmless.
She'll be... Try the wheatgrass. She'll be here all week, kids. So yes, Spider-Man falls down a chimney, coincidentally back into his apartment.
Peter falling down a dark hole.
Hey-oh!
That's on brand.
Spider-Man tells his wife that there is no time for explanations now and insists they get into contact with Harry Osborn.
I love that team.
Immediately. I'm just like, wait a minute. If
This
Peter
is where this is going.
why are we going to Harry Osborn for answers or trying to seek help with this? I'm like, didn't Peter help Harry get through college? I'm like, and we're going to Harry Osborn to fix this?
Well, maybe he needs some lab equipment. At least Harry could definitely help him out with that.
Exactly. I mean, if nothing else, couldn't you be like, Peter just be standing there all small, being, okay, now do this, now do this, now do this?
Yeah.
And doesn't it seem
the old Ratatouille treatment?
And again, it doesn't seem conducive to a secret identity if Mary Jane is bringing Spider-Man to Harry Osborn.
He's not that bright. It's fine.
I guess, yeah, sure.
That's the one thing he's got going for him. Harry's not that bright.
It would just be funny, though, if Harry thought, oh, man, it's Mary Jane seeing Spider-Man on the side or something.
Like, first Felicia, now Mary Jane. That Spider-Man's got something about him.
Oh, man, I knew it was good, but that superior puss can shrink people now?
Superior puss.
Yikes.
Well, a superior puss can shrink people, but only after a certain amount of time, eh? Web fluid indeed. All right. Yeah, Harry Osborn. God. Unknown to them at the time, a mysterious being.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
It's the 90s, kids. A mysterious figure being watched
in a trench coat in the shadows
by a monitor device. Going into a room where he has a number of creatures are held in cages. He gloats at his collection, which he intends to include Spider-Man among its number.
Get in line, bud.
Oh, my. Meanwhile, in an Oscorp lab, Harry Osborn examines Spider-Man and deduces that he is still shrinking. Asking the wall crawler what happened, Spider-Man gives him, basically gives him the whole, this is what happened in Amazing Spider-Man Annual 24.
Pick it up, kids.
Exactly. After some
we could have just done an editor's note. It would have been fine.
Exactly. I mean, especially since there's part 2 in the cover. Shouldn't it be like, but yes, kids, see Amazing Spider-Man Annual 24. After some explanation, Harry thinks he can isolate what is causing Spider-Man to continue to shrink, but it will take time. Didn't this seem so out of character? It's just like Harry Osborn's figuring this out. I'm like, really? Didn't Peter do his science project for him? I'm like, really? And again, if you're
a broken clock can be right 2 times a day, bud.
And even if Harry is as smart as they like kind of portray here, I'm like, if you're afraid of shrinking like out of existence, instead of Harry, I know he's your friend, wouldn't you go to like Reed Richards or somebody?
Well, Reed Richards has a bad habit of turning Spider-Man down, to be fair.
Yeah, but Reed Richards isn't going to like...
yes, he would.
He's not going to turn someone away. Like.
Yes, he would. Reed Richards is not a hero. I hate to tell you. I hate to shatter your image of Reed Richards. Reed Richards is a bad guy.
Okay, we don't go to Reed Richards. Hank Pym.
Someone. Yes, I get what you're saying, but it's like he really doesn't have those kind of connections, really. But
or even if you're at least probably going to get better equipment.
Definitely, but in a pinch, they wanted us to remember about Harry. I feel like they were trying to like go there with Harry, but it's like no, we can't.
Spider-Man's
never forget.
Spider-Man's going to shrink out of existence. That's quite the hairy situation.
Plot twist, he lets him. Steals Mary Jane.
Oh, wow. Well, that is his ex.
In an alternate universe, somewhere that happened, I'm sure.
That is his ex.
Yeah.
Harry.
It's giving James Franco Harry Osborn vibes, is all I'm saying.
Exactly. Harry thinks he can isolate what is causing Spider-Man to continue to shrink, but it will take time. Unfortunately, here we go. Once again, a group of armed men arrives outside the building intending to rob the facility for the drugs they need for their illegal operation. So, yes, kids.
Convenient plot point is convenient. That's all.
So by the second issue, we get a second group of armed men.
It's Marvel's New York, though, so to be fair, that is very likely.
That's true. When they storm the lab, Harry and Mary Jane try to tell them to stop, but Spider-Man leaps into action. Even though he is now microscopic in size, the wall crawler still has his normal strength and is able to knock the armed men around. Spider-Man knocks out all the thugs except one that tries to shoot Harry. Spider-Man manages to snare the bullet with the web line and redirect it. The bullet ricochets across the room, ultimately striking the gunman in the shoulder. However, this also knocks out Spider-Man. When he wakes up, Spider-Man discovers that he is even smaller than ever as he floats around in a slide with microorganisms. With the masked hero still shrinking, Harry puts the slide into a vacuum chamber and tries to bombard Spider-Man with a positron energy beam. This still does.
Positron, you say?
Data. Did we try to reverse the polarity of the neutron flow? This doesn't work, and the wall crawler continues to shrink to the point where he drifts into the Microverse. As he continues to shrink, Spider-Man tries to keep sane as he spirals past microorganisms, past molecules, and more. Eventually, he approaches what appears to be a planet. When he lands on the surface, he is like a giant among the planet's inhabitants. A highly advanced society, they begin attacking the wall crawler. They end up roping the hero down as though it is a scene out of Gulliver's Travels. However, Spider-Man...
that's all they wanted to do.
Exactly.
The Jack Black one, do not watch. Ted Danson, perfect.
You know that was Stan's idea. You know it was.
Oh, yeah.
He shrinks down and down until he finds himself in a void like outer space. There, he is captured by a ship. No sooner than he is inside, the wall crawler is attacked by tentacles that restrain him.
Wait a minute, I know that story.
Whoa, it's on her hard drive.
Exactly. I don't think those are tentacles.
It's hentai and it's an art form.
Sparkly tentacles, or
it's hentai and it's an art form. Hey, little fire.
Exactly. Which is funny because that's an Office quote.
I know.
I used that quote before I even ever watched that show.
Sparkly quantum tentacles.
Once the web slinger is subdued, his captor makes himself known. Spider-Man is shocked to discover that his captor is none other than the Psycho Man.
Ooh, that's even worse than Psycho Pirate. Sorry. Yes.
Oh my God! Psycho Man showed up in his Peter David Captain Marvel story in like the early 2000s, and that's like we're trying to explain who Psycho Man was, and someone's like, "Wait, you mean like the song?"
And he's a fantastic villain for crying out loud, man.
I know, but
he himself is also somewhat of a. I mean, I know this guy, but like, this is niche as hell, bro.
Well, again, shrinking Microverse. It's like, oh my God! But carrying on that damn tablet. Oh my God!
Yeah, he was the original screen baby. He needs to cut his screen time.
He thinks he's like Heston in 10 Commandments or something. I don't know. It's just like it looks like he carried like this giant tablet. I'm like, jeez.
I'm like, are you Darkseid's cousin? What is going on here?
Is it? Yeah, it's supposed to be high tech. Shouldn't that be built in instead of carrying around a giant tablet?
Wasn't he? I don't know. I feel like there's like, is there a story with him and Galactus or something?
Probably. I mean, it's a Fantastic Four villain, but
yeah.
Hold on. Yes, first appearance. Oh, his first appearance was an annual Fantastic Four Annual 5 from 1967. Yeah. Yes.
Not a good story. Don't feel like if you don't have it, you're missing out.
Yes, kids. For those of you who don't know, Psycho Man is a mad scientist, the leader of a technocracy that governed a system of worlds within a microverse.
Into the microverse.
But no, as we'll get into in the third part, I mean, sometimes they try to pawn him off as like a version of Brainiac.
Yeah.
You think that's what Stan was going for?
Quite possibly. You know, a plan within a plan within a plan, definitely.
shrinking stuff down. A bottle city, if you will. All right.
Boo! How about no?
Oh my.
We're still bitter from the whole Michael Brian Bendis situation with that.
How about
Please don't bring
no?
that up.
As
I know I got my rage out in that episode, but I'm still bitter. Don't ever mistake it. I'm still bitter and salty.
Oh, I would never accuse you of not being bitter anymore. No. Don't worry. All right. So any other thoughts on this issue? Oh my god, I know we're not doing backup stories, but we had a Prowler story drawn by Todd McFarlane.
I thought it was good. Why are you laughing?
It's just such a random. I mean, it is 1990, but it's just
Yeah, I was gonna say he was
random.
getting his hands on everything. He's like, with Spider-Man, I'm taking it.
And I mean, I'm glad other people are getting work, but I'm surprised if you could get a Todd McFarlane. I'm like, they didn't get him to work on any part of
On
like,
Prowler. Yeah, I know.
I know, like I'm surprised they passed up the chance to get like a Todd McFarlane Psycho Man.
Well, he probably passed on it. To be quite honest.
Oh, you think?
Like I said, that design looks like Darkseid or something. It's not
Or
very interesting.
Or the first part with like Ant-Man or something. I mean, you want to push some annuals, get Todd McFarlane on there.
At least do the cover, yeah.
Oh yeah, most of these covers. Well, part 1 is a little bit more on brand, but like parts 2 and 3, the cover does not reflect the interior art.
Yeah, it does not, sir.
I mean, Gil Kane's like a classic artist, but it's like, I don't know. I don't like the false advertising when you get a different artist to do the cover.
Yeah, but that's classic comics too. So it's
Well, especially these days when you get 50 variant covers too.
I saw a toy once of Psycho Man and I didn't buy it. I feel like it's a Hasbro Marvel's Legend.
There might be a Marvel Legend, but too like I think didn't they do a line of like Fantastic Four figures from the 90s animated series? There might be one in there.
Maybe.
That's what I believe I've seen one of those.
You want to know something I realized about the Christmas present you got me? I got the Hammerhead from that collection just randomly a while ago.
Really?
I was just looking and I was like,
"Oh, what the Ben Rath?"
Yeah. I was like, that's funny. I looked on the back and I was like matching them up to see what I might need to complete the class. I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, she might have the rest, but I know she don't have Ben Riley.
Definitely know she ain't got the Ben Riley. Despite her loving Ben Riley.
Oh my god, I just did a Psycho Man search on Amazon. Now it's coming up as Psycho, Psychos, American Psycho,
Psycho Man.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's try Psycho Man. Oh yeah, there is a Marvel Legends because that even came up in the search. Yeah, Marvel Hasbro Legends series retro Fantastic Four Psycho Man 6-inch action figure toy.
I honestly, 6 inches is never enough.
Wow!
I know, especially when it comes to action figures, it's like just do the 9. Never do the 6, do the 9 in that case.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
I mean, I don't know why I'm acting shocked. We all knew you were a size queen. I mean, come on. Oh, yes, there is also a Marvel Fantastic, the one from like the animated series. Yeah, there is a version of that. It's not as good as the Marvel Legends, but yes. Yeah, there's like a from the animated series.
Oh, okay. Not that I'll ever buy it, but okay.
I'm just saying, yeah. Motion detector action platform.
The things they try to sell to children, or adults in this case, let's be honest.
Exactly. Oh my god. That's what Lilith needs, an emotion detector.
No. I'm not autistic. I'm very emotionally intelligent. I just don't care about people's emotions.
I understand people. I just don't care about them. That's all.
Exactly. There's a thing I don't understand. No. I'm just apathetic. I think I'm almost to the level of Gen X apathetic at this point.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Like, whatever.
All right, should we get to the third one?
Sky's on fire, so what? Where's the alcohol?
Whoa! Blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the corporations.
Oh, I was about to say, what are you gonna what? Wonder what she was to blame that on. I know, my lord.
Everyone loves cocaine.
Well, that's part of it too.
Wow.
Oh, I'm gonna wear a gimp mask and murder people.
I didn't mean that.
Gotham?
Oh my. No, New Jersey.
Oh, touche.
All right, let's get to Web of Spider-Man annual number 6. Oh,
Wow, really?
up
It had
from
a 6.
what? Yeah, 6. It went further than that too. I mean, this is just 1990. Oh, I think by the time Web of Spider-Man came around, they're like, "Oh yeah, every year it's getting an annual." It started in the mid 80s. So.
Yeah.
Especially when you do Atlantis Attacks and Evolutionary War. And...
Evolutionary War is just traumatizing, bro. Justin, have fun.
Yeah, that's right. During the summer, man, we're going to do some annual events. Yes. I think Evolutionary War might be on there. Life Form, all of it.
Yep. Y'all boys have fun.
Oh.
Don't bring that crap over here, Phil.
I know. I have now anymore, man. I get these issues and I'm just like, Lilith won't touch this. Will Justin? Yes. Again, he'll do the stuff you don't want to do. The only thing I found so far that no one will touch. I mean, I could probably get Charlie to do it, but the only thing I found so far that I can get no one to touch is Heroes Reborn.
I'll do it.
Whoa!
I'll be drunk as hell, but I'll do it.
Oh my!
I have a lot of thoughts on it, actually.
Oh, should we do that?
I think that is the most traumatizing Marvel event, honestly.
I think so too.
Of my lifetime.
Should that be a Patreon so you can drink and swear? Or is that a salty
and petty?
Is it a salty and petty? Oh,
I think it might be a Patreon though, because I don't think we're gonna get a lot of clicks and views on Heroes Reborn. So it might be a Patreon.
I don't know, man. If you advertise it as, hey, we're gonna.
How much hate do you have in your heart for Heroes Reborn?
If we advertise, hey, we're gonna poop on Heroes Reborn, I mean, I think people will click that to justify their hatred of it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can still drink. I'll just put it in a glass. It'll be apple juice.
So should we do that as a salty and petty?
Yeah. Like, what is the most traumatizing comic event of your childhood?
Lilith, April Fool's episode? No. That's the Phil Perich birthday episode. No. Should we do that for one of our upcoming ones?
Yeah, mark it down. We'll do it.
Oh, yeah, I have ideas. Okay, all right.
Get your hate in your heart for Heroes Reborn ready, boys.
Remind me after the show. Yes. All right. All right. So Web of Spider-Man Annual 9, Up from Slavery. Yeah, exactly.
That didn't age well.
Stanley, Jerry Conway, writers again. Penciler Gil Kane is back. Inkers, Sal Buscema, Michael Esposito, and Alan Kupperberg. So three inkers. Colorists, we have 3. Nell Yomtov, Evelyn Stein, and Bob Sharon. Letterers Rick Parker, and editors Jim Salicrup and Dan Cuddy. Yeah, we need multiple people.
Cuddy? What's he doing here?
Not the kid, all right.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man has been brought to the Microverse by the Psycho Man to be part of the Maniac Zoo. However, before imprisoning the hero, he hopes to drain the unipower from Spider-Man, the last person to have been endowed.
Mary Jane. Only Mary Jane's allowed to do that, first of all.
Hey, you beat me to it. From Spider-Man, the last person to have been endowed with the power of Captain Universe. Scroll way down.
Way down.
What was that? Like episode? I think that was in the 30s. I think something again, easiest way, go to YouTube, find the Ultimate Spider-Cast playlist. However, despite the painful extraction process,
I don't think it's supposed to hurt. I think he's doing it wrong.
was he using teeth?
Didn't lotion up his hands.
I didn't warm him up first. Cold hands.
Perich.
Cold hands. Despite the painful extraction process, he finds no trace of the unipower in the hero. No, Spider-Man goes, "Hey, dummy, I don't have it anymore." Since Spider-Man,
you're real late on that.
I know. Since Spider-Man no longer has this power, the Psycho Man decides that he is of no use to him and renders the hero unconscious. That's what happens with
tucked or untucked. You got to remember.
Oh my god. I like to let the expletive fly. Oh my god.
I need that as a drop for myself, honestly, please.
Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna find Seinfeld drop.
That's gotta be the start of Salty and Petty.
I like to let the expletive fly. No, I just gotta find Seinfeld drops in general. Alright. Seinfeld drops. Seinfeld's van. Seinfeld's van. What?
Have you put that on your to-do?
Yes. I got a lot of stuff I need to get done. Dress like a fancy rich person. Seinfeld drops. Oh my god. Oh, and kids, check out the fancy new logo we have for a lot of our shows, including Ultimate Spider-Cast.
I mean, if we could see it, can you show them?
Oh crap! I don't know if I have it on the computer.
Just put your phone up.
Okay. Hail.
I think you sent them to me, so it should be in the text message.
Well, no, I have them in my pictures. Look, kitty.
It's coming for you, suckers.
I'm so ADD. Like I'm about to make a Ben Rally one, just to put on the
just for Justin.
No, for Ray. No, for every time we do a Ben Rally episode, put that same one up. Just has Ben Rally in there though, like a Scarlet Spider. Oh,
so I can just scroll away. So I don't know. Oh, scroll away.
How dare you? No,
I can't. I listen to my Bad Babysitters Club.
I was gonna say we make fun of Ray. Come on, there's stuff for you there. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, you should. I don't know if you were listening to the last one. Dave was full hot about how some about CB Sabalski. Oh my god, he went off on Sabalski. I was like, ugh. Oh my god. I wouldn't be able to talk to some creators.
It's okay, burn door protocol. It's fine.
I was gonna say, I'm like, is Dave doing this on purpose? So he's like, yes, come over to Signal and Doom. I didn't say that over here. Although I think he does. All right.
Marvel Fairy Tales is not that bad. There, I said it. I was nice.
So Psycho Man decides he has no use for Spider-Man and renders the hero unconscious. Like, the little Hellfire method. I have no more further use for you. Pass out.
Chloroform, and they wake up in the Uber with an Egg McMuffin. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
In their pants pocket, there's an Egg McMuffin shoved in there. Oh my god. His body heat will keep it warm. Oh, well,
I think the pants come off next.
No, the pants go on and you're out of there.
If they complain about the Egg McMuffin in their pocket, well, like it could be in worse places.
It's in his prison purse.
Can't find the Canadian bacon.
It's just ham. There's nothing Canadian about it. It's just ham.
Oh my god! In her little black book, Lilith has like nicknames for all the himbos. Oh my god! The well-hung Canadian man is Canadian bacon.
No, it's Tim Horton. Be for real. Like, why does she keep calling me Tim? I don't understand.
The American guy is Jimmy Dean. No, Porterhouse. All right. Psycho Man begins to rant about how he was exiled from his home world of Subatomica thanks to the Fantastic Four.
Is that a Nirvana album?
Probably. However, he hopes to regain his kingdom by attaining the Unipower. He then has his machines contain the wall crawler in one of his cages along with the other prisoners. With the wall crawler locked up, Psycho Man goes to a hovering globe which contains the secret that will allow him to obtain ultimate power. Spider-Man is later revived by one of the other prisoners who explains that all these confined here were former recipients of the Unipower and kidnapped by the Psycho Man to steal his powers. So basically, Psycho Man is using like he's stolen a page from Dr. Doom's playbook. Have we tried stealing ultimate power yet? Never go full Doom. Quickly thinking of a way out, Spider-Man is one of the tentacled aliens recovering his web shooters, which Psycho Man placed out of Spider-Man's reach.
That's what I'm talking about. Finally, something for Lilith. Hellfire.
Oh, I was going to say, what, trained tentacles?
I don't think those are tentacles.
Upgrade for the love bot. Check.
Whoa.
Keep it simple, stupid.
More stuff for the love bot.
Total package.
With his web shooters in hand, Spider-Man manages to snare the release levers, freeing himself and the others. The escape sets off the alarms, and Psycho Man tries to subdue the prisoners with a psychedelic gas. Man, we're getting high again.
Finally, something for Lilith.
Whoa!
Smoke the doobie.
I mean, helium is in short supply, so no whippets, kids.
Whoa!
Do you ever think about how helium is literally like a precious resource and we just use it for balloons?
Party balloons, yeah.
That's crazy.
Or to make ourselves talk funny.
And that's why Party City is going bankrupt, but that'll be a rant for Salty and Petty.
Spider-Man manages to swing above the gas and escapes through a vent. He finds himself in the Psycho Man's inner sanctum. There, unaware that his foe is watching him, Spider-Man opens the floating sphere and discovers that it contains a miniature universe. The Psycho Man tries to attack the wall crawler. His spider sense warns him of the danger. As the two battle it out, Psycho Man explains that he shrank this micro-universe in size to allow him to contain it in his ship. When the inhabitants of that world agreed to make him their master, he realized that he did not have...
I've heard of a ship in a bottle, but this is ridiculous.
He realized that he did not have enough power to restore this universe to its natural size, hence why he sought out the Unipower. Spider-Man points out that Psycho Man could have just shrunk himself down its size.
Something you idiot! You're supposed to be a genius!
Something that didn't occur to the genius.
No man wants to shrink.
Exactly.
To be fair.
And one thing, so are we saying Psycho Man is the Microverse's Harry Osborn?
Oh, absolutely.
Their struggle slams them in the Psycho Man shrinking machine, shrinking both down in size. However, Psycho Man still has his personal size changing device. Is that the penis pump? To try and...
The Swedish penis pump.
Oh my God! How did we not? We keep forgetting. How did we not get that for Charlie's birthday? Come on.
There's always next year.
Oh my God! Can you imagine that care package, the Gwenpool shirt, and that? Oh my God! Send him a Swedish pump and put a label on it. Pin particle size changing machine. I have to do it, honey, for science.
For science. Coming next year to the Capes and Lunatics Patreon After Dark.
Pump it up. However, Psycho Man still has his personal size-changing device to try and increase his size relative to Spider-Man. However, the aliens that Psycho Man had been attempting to enslave used their own growth device to increase Spider-Man's size. The heroes end up smashing the Psycho Man's emotion caster, leaving him powerless. Yes, smash those emotions.
Smash it. Smash it.
Relatable. I do. The aliens then blast Psycho Man, shrinking him even smaller while restoring Spider-Man to his natural size and back to his own universe. He reappears in the laboratory of Harry Osborn, and after telling him a brief explanation of what happened, the Wallcrawler leaves a confused man. Spider-Man...
Same.
Okay, here's what I don't understand. All right, they said because of the different time, because of the size differential and stuff, Spider-Man had only been shrunk down there for a few seconds. But meanwhile, Mary Jane had time to get home.
She was walking fast because she was homebound, Phil.
She was running home to get Bruce's number.
Exactly.
Well, one hero down.
Batman, my favorite character.
Oh,
This is never zero.
I need a big graphic of a zero so we can be like, Ray, the chance is never zero.
Like, honestly, though, Vanessa Carlton, when you come on our podcast, we love you.
Yes.
We just need the drop. Like, hey, can you just say no? We just need the drop.
Man, I'll be up for some people that do like live versions of their songs on Salty and Petty. Come on.
I miss her, actually.
Mm-hmm. The Wallcrawler leaves a confused man. What is a confused man before Spider-Man showed up? Spider-Man returns home when he is reunited with his wife Mary. He is reunited with his wife Mary Jane.
Reunited and it feels so good.
I bet it did. So and making another size change. Peter and Mary Jane decide to celebrate his return. Meanwhile, back in the Microverse, Psycho Man's former captors see no reason to restore the stolen universe to its normal size, since size is relative. Hale, as long as peace.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
That sounds like a small man. All right, all right, Lil. So thoughts?
It's the motion of the ocean.
Wow!
This podcast is rated Teen Plus.
Gonna hit that spot, kids. All right,
Bless you, baby.
Oh, baby's knees. All right, so thoughts on this, Lil?
I don't know what's going on. They were definitely doing a little cocaine, some doobies. I don't know, man. The story's out there.
I love how Michelini wrote the first one, and then it's like, Jerry Conway could have handled parts 2 and 3, but Stan's like, no, I must come in.
He insisted. He barged in. No. This is what we're doing, kids.
I mean, he created the character, didn't he? I'm like, wait, is Psycho Man one of his favorites, maybe? It's like...
Who knew? Because this did not need to be a 3-part story.
Well, again, it's an annual event, but yeah.
I know, but it really did not need to be a 3-part story.
I mean, I don't know. It's like we spent most of part 2 with him just shrinking down.
Higher and higher.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, you had the page count instead of backup stories. You could have made the main story. I mean, you had Ant-Man guest star in the first one. I mean, for the final battle with Psycho Man at the end, you could have had the Fantastic Four guest star, and then
we weren't really dealing with that right then.
I know.
They had some other pressing matters in 1990.
Ben Grimm lost his job to a woman. Is that what we're talking about? She took my job.
She took your kid.
I don't have Alicia. I'm not the thing. I'm nothing. Johnny's banging my ex-girlfriend. Oh wait, she's a Skrull. Never mind.
Well, even better, honestly.
Justin, that might be one of my picks. So I'm gonna have to do the Fantastic Four story where they reveal she's a Skrull. Oh,
she's not your wife. She's a Skrull.
I was worried. I was wondering why it looked green down there. Thank goodness.
Still hit though.
Oh, it's Johnny, man. I'm surprised, man.
Johnny is the king. Is still hit though.
I'm surprised he wasn't that Pete Davidson character. Oh, she's a Skrull. What a yeah. Okay.
What about it? So.
Oh, you mean she can change her appearance every time? Okay. Oh.
Am I supposed to be scared, worried, upset?
Hell, she can put that superior puss anywhere on her body. Okay. I had a fun night with her shoulder a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Superior puss.
That's a new meaning of put your head on my shoulder. Jeez.
I mean,
Cheese and rice, Philip. Cheese and rice.
Little Hellfire. That would be a powerful weapon in a woman's arsenal if you could change the shape of that thing every time. I mean.
Okay, for the male version of the love bot, got it. I don't discriminate. I'm gonna have two versions. Don't worry, you guys gotta fund the Kickstarter.
Hey,
I'm somewhat of a bioelectrical engineer scientist myself.
She's a perverted Dr. Frankenstein.
Hey guys, it's a reason why I relate to Doom so much. Like honestly, next time I'm on camera on Salty and Petty, remind me to show off just a little preview of my Doctor Doom collection, and you'll see. Like,
oh, you have like a whole Doctor Doom section?
I do actually.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor Doom stuff related.
Oh, I want to next time.
Well,
yeah.
Again, I was a Fantastic Four fan for I still am, but like I collected a lot of Fantastic Four stuff when it was hot back when they had the movies and the cartoon.
Oh,
I love a ton of that stuff.
I love Doom. Name me a pettier villain. You can't.
Exactly. So yeah, it's a reason why I relate to him. As I'm an adult, I'm starting to really understand.
I mean, think about it. I mean, the whole foundation of the character is, damn that Reed Richards. Why didn't he keep me from making a bad mistake?
Exactly. It's just I don't know. One of my favorite villains. I think he's one of the better, well done Marvel villains. Like for a long time, I never really could relate because I'm a DC girl at heart, so the villains are like the best at DC, and Marvel villains always feel womp to me. So it's like Taskmaster, Doctor Doom. There's a couple others too. I mean, they need to just go ahead and say Doctor Strange is a villain. I hate that they keep trying to bill him as a hero.
Oh my God,
Tony Stark as well. So
that is it. I always said Marvel and DC should do some kind of swap where like they swap one character each for like a year or something. And I was going with the heroes, but no, we need to send Doom to the DC universe for a year and see what happens.
He would rule DC. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Lex might give him some opposition, but he would rule DC. I'm not gonna hold you. That is maybe a controversial opinion, but I think I'm right.
Oh my God, unless we send Lex to the Marvel universe for a year and we get like the Osborn Luthor War or something.
Oh yeah, corporate to hostile takeover. That's the crossover. Hostile takeover.
Just throwing goblin gliders and battle suits at each other. Yes, I want this. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Doom takes over the DC universe, and that's the end of the big event. Is a bunch of
Lex is like, wait a damn minute, that was my job.
A bunch of Marvel heroes have to come over and drag him back home.
I'm just saying, like somebody should really, really listen to. That's the only benefit of Disney buying DC. Maybe I might have to just go ahead and be okay with the monopoly.
Seriously, they want
late stage capitalism's the worst, man.
They want big events that are going to push units, but it's like, yeah, dude, the more you can do crossovers.
It's just the legal part, but like if they bought them from, Warner Brothers Discovery at this point probably would. I mean, they canceled everything.
Oh, I'm sure Warner's would, but at this point, it's Disney. Like, yeah, we don't want that stink on us. I don't know.
No, I mean, they bought Star Wars, so.
And again, too, it's like, true. But
again, that was the stinkiest of stinky when they bought it.
Well, if they buy it, they would do it. But I'm saying before, if they try to do it,
they would definitely have to buy it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I have to be okay with the monopoly, but in this case, I'll allow it. I'll be honest. I don't care. The sky is on fire, guys. I don't care anymore.
I mean, if it saves DC, I mean, nothing Warner's have been doing has been working, has it?
Yeah, they need to dissolve that relationship. It is toxic, literally. I mean, you can't make $1 billion on a Superman movie. Like, kill yourself. I'm sorry.
Oh my! Oh my! I
You
know.
can't even make $1 billion on a Batman movie. Like, I think the Joker did better than the Batman, if I remember right.
With Nirvana music, how could you not make $1 billion?
I know. It's like Batman's finally like our age and relatable, and now it's like I just want freaking I just want Negan to be Batman at this point. That's the only thing that will save it.
We need some Flashpoint Batman. Yes, we do. Oh,
Honestly, in my heart of hearts, that's what would save the DC movie universe.
oh yes, kids. Yes.
But here's my thing. My only thing about that, his mom sit down.
You could do.
Getting out of bed.
Oh yeah,
Is
Jeffrey.
that she would be Catwoman, not Joker.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, Lauren Cohan in a Catwoman suit. Oh, I'll co-sign that all day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Dear Warner Brothers Discovery, do you want to make some money?
Oh, throw Lauren Cohan in a cat suit. Yes.
All the Supernatural fans just rose from the dead. Yes.
Oh,
and on Supernatural too, if you don't know. So.
Yeah, and make Jeffrey Dean Morgan a complete a-hole Flashpoint Batman. Yes.
I mean, that's not too far of a stretch from the characters he plays. Anyway, no, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a lovely man, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but he plays
the characters he's played, even
plays
Grey's Anatomy.
The comedian. I mean, he plays a-holes well. Yeah.
It's that punchable face.
Oh yeah.
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Why do you have that drop?
It's a Negan drop. Okay. I got a couple of Negan drops.
Little pig, let me in.
He was trying to storm Alexandria. Leave him alone.
I know where those drops come from. I told you those are the only episodes.
I was gonna say her first episode was Glenn getting his head bashed in. Okay.
I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. But at least he's. Oh, shout out to Invincible coming back pretty soon.
Oh, is it?
2.
Nice.
I think it's coming out like middle of February, if I remember right. I saw the trailer for it, which is hilarious.
Yeah,
So,
and Picard season 3 is coming soon.
I don't care about that. I care about Strange New World season 2. That's the only Star Trek thing I care about. I'm sorry. Answered my fine. Hope you're happy. Now I'm obsessed.
Oh my! She wants that hair.
That's not the hair that I want.
Whoa!
Oh no! So one of my comic book guys, he has like a local artist who does like his very particular style of art, and they had a he showed me that he had a commission like a Captain Kirk commission,
Okay.
and I was like, you know what? I was like, I should call him and ask him for an Anson portrait in that style.
Oh my!
I think it's only like $300 he quoted me, so I might actually do it. And then whenever we talk about Strange New Worlds, I can just have that in the background.
There you go. Come, Anson Mount, come talk to me. I think he does it.
Or just come, whatever.
Wow! I gotta look it up.
Burn Door Protocol, kids. Burn Door Protocol.
I wonder if we can get him because, I think he does a pod. I've never heard it, but I think he does a podcast.
Podcasters got to stick together, famous or not.
Exactly.
I think I'm gonna just put that on social media every week. Us podcasters got to stick together. We can't all be Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, him and another guy do the Well podcast.
I have heard of that. I just don't think. I think iTunes has limited my podcasting.
Oh my!
That's all that's on my iTunes at this point.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, kids, I'm sorry. Sorry to break it to you. Mama doesn't do Apple, so she has to.
Yeah.
Listen to it on the iTunes freaking thing.
Anson Mount and Brandon Edgins bring you stories and interviews about creative inspiration. That and they laugh at each other.
I'll see if iTunes allows me to download another podcast. Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks takes up a significant portion.
I know. Anytime I see, oh, your storage is getting full, I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, damn it!
All right.
That's okay. You can always go listen to it on. It doesn't have to be through Apple Podcasts. It's
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes,
it's everywhere your podcasts are as well.
But please remember to download. Don't stream it. Download it.
Oh, streams don't count?
Oh, I didn't think they did. Do they?
For maybe not for Apple Podcasts, but I think streams count for other places.
Oh, I was gonna say that might have been a few years ago. Maybe they might count them now, but
I don't know what Apple Podcast does, to be quite honest.
but I mean, everywhere else they count streams and stuff.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But yeah, download it just so you have it, because you never know when an apocalypse what might happen and you can't stream something. Oh my media!
Oh my God! Can you imagine the zombie apocalypse hit? The world's there's no electricity. The world's gone the poop, and it's just like the last thing you have saved on your phone is Phil and Lilith dick jokes.
It'll get you through the tough times. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
We're hilarious.
I know.
You know how many episodes we have? It'll last till you die. If you start from the beginning, like seriously.
The last thing you might hear before you die is just
It's all rape and murder.
Only it's not coming from your headphones, it's coming from behind.
Oh, you're daily searching for food and shelter, and it's just all you hear is what? Where's
the Joker?
Or just
I am God. I of course love Hal Jordan.
God bless this.
You're about to take your last breath, and all you hear is
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so
you just go Twinkies.
Oh, that's true.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
So you're just laying there taking your last breath, going ha ha ha.
Best way to go.
Heyo. Well, no, doing something else while you're dying is all right. All right. Anything else, Lilith Hellfire?
No, tell the boys what they have some homework for next week, and do the plugs.
Well. Speaking of our Australian friends, yes, next episode, Ray and Dave will be back. This time, we're going to talk Sensational Spider-Man 9 and 10, featuring Ben Reilly vs. Swarm. That's right, kids. A Nazi skeleton covered in bees. So fun times. And I don't know if I even told Lilith, but in March we're going to be doing we're going to do 2 Silver Sable episodes, and then we're going to do our Gwen Stacy episode that we planned. So
okay. Why are we sneaking Silver Sable in? Just for poops?
Hey, just for poops and giggles.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was like, wait, is there like a TV show, a movie? What does Sony do now?
Nothing. No. It was supposed to be Silver Sable and Black Cat, but yeah, that never went.
It never went anywhere.
Yeah.
At least she's got Mary Jane. So
I mean, they're trying to do that Silk series now, which is nice, but why don't we start with Black Cat and Silver Sable?
Like Silk, be freaking for real, man.
I mean, besides Ray,
that is a stain on the Spider-Man family. I'm sorry.
Hey,
you can determine what stain it is.
I know we've got how many versions of Spider-Woman and Aranya, and I'm just like, really? We needed to do Silk? Ray, defend your woman. Email us. CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. Find Capes and Lunatics Podcast on Instagram, Capes Lunatics Podcast Network on Hive. The YouTube channel, once again, if you want to listen to previous episodes of Ultimate Spider Cast or any of them, I mean, you can do it on the podcast, but they're sorted very easily on our YouTube channel. So yes, just every show has a playlist. You can just scroll down the playlist. Hell, if you don't want to listen to every Quantum Zone in order because that character may be showing up in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, go to the YouTube channel. And while you're there, Smash that subscribe button so Lilith Hellfire gets what she needs, which is, yes, $3.69.
Smash it. Smash it. $3.69 and beyond.
It's never enough $69 for Lilith Hellfire. All right, kids. And, of course, the Patreon. Help support this madness.
Help us afford our ADHD medication, please.
Help Lilith Hellfire buy that giant bust of Dr. Doom. Subscribe to the Patreon. Again, early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
All the old content is still there. And, of course, new content 2023. This house is bitching in 2023. That's right. Lilith Hellfire and I already did episode 1 of This, That, or the Third, which, again, we're going to have to get more people in on that. Kristen said she's down. And maybe I'll ask Justin tonight. I'm sure he'd be all for that.
It'll go faster because it'll just be us asking them the question.
Rapid fire, firing questions at people.
Defend yourself!
What's your favorite dish? Let's go! Oh my God, put a timer on it. Be like, all right, you have 10 seconds. Answer, go. Don't even think about it.
Oh, do that for Charlie.
Oh, that'd be dangerous. What's the first thing that comes out of your mouth? Don't even think. Just say it. What's your that'd be dangerous. What's your favorite hobby?
Everyone loves cocaine.
What's your favorite dessert?
Attempting to recreate a real life horny Doombot. That is my hobby.
What's your favorite hobby?
Oh, I'm gonna wear a gimp mask and murder people.
What's your favorite genre of TV show?
Women like to see people get murdered.
I mean, that's my favorite genre.
That's your favorite life tip.
Discovery investigations, just say it.
All right, so see, kids, see how fun Patreon is? You must subscribe to the Patreon. Join the Patreon elite, like our friends. All right, and
that Brian Cronin.
Ray Russell, Justin, and not Brian Cronin. Oh, all right, kids. And of course, buy yourself some Capes and Lunatics. She just fell out of her chair. Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics sidekicks merch. Find it all, including a cat or just a random Cash App link if you just want to rain money on us.
Make it rain.
Linktree.
Need a funny dick joke? That should be it. You can subscribe to Funny Dick Jokes for $1 a month on our Cash App.
Do you want a personalized dick joke?
Personalized dick joke.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, for one. Yes, because $3 gets you the audio, $5 gets you the video. No, $1. You should be like, you can, for $1 a month, you can join the personalized joke of the month club.
Yep. No.
Oh shoot! Oh my God! I think Russell's doing the $1 a month. Oh my God! He's gonna be like, "Where's my 20 jokes you owe me?"
No, I invented that, you dick.
All right. So yes, Linktree linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. Lilith Hellfire. Where can people get a hold of you?
If anybody else is gonna go see Magic Mike's Last Dance, let's talk about it on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69, but you gotta hit that follow button because it's for friends and followers only.
Isn't that Valentine's Day weekend? They're going up against Ant-Man, no.
No, they're not. That's like two.
Oh, the weekend before. Okay.
Yeah. It is. Wait, Magic Mike comes out like the. Let me see. It's the 10th.
Oh yeah, it's the weekend before.
I'm gonna go see it on the 8th.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm going to the special screening. So.
Special. All right.
It's so salty. Put it here.
All right, kids.
Put it there. Put it everywhere.
Oh my! Wow!
There you go. Now you got the complete drop.
That's the drop our patrons are gonna want. Lilith Hellfire saying, "Put it everywhere." All right. Thank you for joining.
Eventually, of course.
I was gonna say we'll finally make Noy a subscriber. He'll be like, "Oh, God, I need some duck jokes." Trapped in a world, proud member of the club. All right, kids, come back next time for the Pen Rally and the Australians. But until then, swing on back.
Flip, flip in your face, sucker.
Micro.